Ladies and gentlemen, this is a personal message from the shareholders of British Petroleum, Royal Dutch Shell and Halliburton. We would like to support the Armed Forces Career Centre in their desire to get young men to go and fight and die for big oil companies. Please, ladies and gentlemen, send your children over to the Armed Forces Careers Office so they too can work for British, American and Israeli imperialism. It's good for the economy, it's good for people watching the news, and everything is fine. So please, make your way over to the Armed Forces Career Centre, and you too can make your child work in a camouflage outfit and go and kill and die for Her Majesty the Queen. Everything is okay. Don't worry, even Prince Harry is doing it. He was at Camp Bastion. Even Prince Harry is putting his life on the line for the big oil companies. How nice of him to do that. So ladies and gentlemen, ignore your dreams and come and join the armed forces. We in the military-industrial complex, the shareholders of British Petroleum, Royal Dutch Shell, Halliburton, we would like to thank you for believing the media, believing that there is a terrorist hiding behind your sofa, and that everything is scary. You must be scared the whole time. Oogie boogie boogie boogie. Oogie boogie boogie boogie. Never mind, ladies and gentlemen, that you're about 100 times more likely to be killed by a cat than you are by a terrorist. We should ban all felines. Your cat might be Al-Qaeda.
It's okay if I record. I record all my interactions with.
No problem at all.
Let me just change the. Testing. Yeah. Hi.
I've had a couple of complaints from members of the public regarding your use of the megaphone.
Oh yes.
Can I ask what your purpose is for use of the megaphone?
Can I ask you a question first?
Certainly.
Am I obliged to answer that question? Yeah.
Because of the use of the megaphone, if there's no legitimate purpose for it, possibly could be arrested for a breach of the peace, or to prevent a breach of the peace. Okay, because it is noisy, and I'd just like to know the purpose. Complaints from the military.
Oh, I know, I fully understand.
If there's any political views or anything like that you're trying to negate, I'll discuss it with you, no problem.
Let me just have a think. Justice Holland in the High Court in 2005, he's a lord and a judge, he's a justice, Lord Justice. He said that amplified expression of ideas is fully legal, as long as you don't single out a member of the public, as long as you're not, causing direct harassment towards a member of the public. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you've been called by these guys, so you have to follow your position, you have to come and ask me. But I know as a fact that I've not breached any peace or said anything that could cause alarm, harassment or distress to any particular individual. Okay. So I'm fully aware of Section 5 Public Order Act, I'm fully aware of breach of the peace, I'm fully aware of also arrests to prevent the breach of the peace. So what I'd like to do is just speak to you guys as human beings, and for one moment, if I may, just try and ignore the fact you're in big uniforms, because we're all equal before the law, aren't we? Are we? Are we equal before the law?
Yeah, can I just ask your name, please?
Am I obliged to answer that question?
It's just so I can record
Sure,
I've spoken to
but,
you.
Until hello. I don't feel I need to answer that question.
Okay. So what's the purpose of your demonstration?
I don't feel I need to answer that question either.
Okay. Are you going to continue making a lot of noise in this area?
I don't feel I need to answer that question. Until I break the law or until there's an offence, I don't think we have any other interaction other than just three men standing around in public.
3 or 2? 2 men and us. Let's go and have a chat with them.
Go for it. Can I ask one further question? Just one further question. Am I under arrest? Okay, take care guys. See ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a message from Manchester City Council. All around you are lazy hippies. They are very dangerous. This is not the time to follow your dreams. Carry on working that 9-to-5 job you hate. David Cameron and George Osborne want you to carry on in your soul-destroying, mind-numbing office job. It might not be good for you or for your dreams, but it's good for the economy, and the economy is more important than any individual's dreams. The sooner you get that into your head, the sooner you can carry on working for the next 40 years and then have a heart attack the day after you retire. Trust me, it's worth it. People will only respect you if you wear a suit and spend 10 hours a day in a glass and metal cage. This is what you were born to do. You are not a divine and amazing human being. You are not a manifestation of the totality in the universe. You are a flesh and blood worker and a consumer. Your job is to work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and then spend your leisure time shopping. Keep the economy going. Attempt to fill that inner hole inside your soul by buying material objects to cover up the outside in a desperate attempt to fill that void in your soul. This is a message from the architect of the Matrix. You have all been very obedient, and thank you for carrying on doing jobs you hate. You tell yourself each morning, just one more month, just 6 more months, and then I will follow my dreams. The message from the Matrix is, don't bother following your dreams. It's dangerous. Much easier to remain in a job you hate. Everyone else is doing it. At the weekends you can drink lots of beer to forget and ignore the fact that you are ignoring your dreams. This is good. Ladies, what you need is more makeup and perfume. You are not perfect. You do not look like Angelina Jolie. To the men here, subscribe to the gym. Take cosmetic surgery. Have a penis enhancement. Women will not find you attractive unless you are earning at least £85,000 a year. Work harder. Try to get that promotion. Suck up to your boss. Your boss must always be obeyed, just like this teacher at school. Ask permission to go to the toilet. You are not a human being. You are a meaningless number on your corporation's computer screen. So do as you are told. That paper needs shuffling. Those emails need sent. That water cooler needs to be attended to. The office is the modern day cave. You are no longer a caveman, you are an office worker. Have some self-respect. Do not follow your dreams. It is dangerous to follow your dreams in this economy. Get any job you can. Do what your manager tells you, and everything, ladies and gentlemen, will be okay. This message has been brought to you by Her Majesty's Government, in association with Manchester City Council, in association with your company. Do as you are told, and everything will be fine. Thank you. Gentlemen, look up at the major telescreen here and realize how you are not perfect. Work harder, and you too can have that Ferrari, that Porsche, that nice flat in central Manchester. Welcome to the Matrix. Your dreams are meaningless, but the economy is real. You know what to do. Ladies and gentlemen, be careful. There are agents of the Matrix everywhere. Statistically speaking, the person next to you is either an agent or a terrorist. Remain scared. Keep reading mainstream newspapers and watching the news. Even though you're statistically more likely to be killed by your pencil than a terrorist, it's very important that you support the government wars and that you support all the cuts to benefits for the disabled and the children, because after all, if you're going to go and kill a bunch of Arabs, you need all the money you can get. So, the message is, ladies and gentlemen, carry on in your jobs. Who cares if all it involves is making phone calls and shuffling paper and moving numbers around on Microsoft Excel? It's very meaningful to the economy. Don't worry if it feels abstract. Don't worry if you're not following your dreams. This is fine. Just a few more years. Just stay in that job. Go to that office every day. It's fine. Who cares if you're getting fat and bigoted and angry and pissed off and having a heart condition? This is good for you. Your government, the permanent government, Her Majesty's government, would like to thank you for carrying on working and also for being interested in Kate Middleton's breasts. We'd like to thank you for that. Remain distracted, and you can truly work till you drop, and then on the weekends, shop till you drop. We have you by the balls. This is a message from the controllers of the Matrix. Keep paying your energy bills, keep paying your council tax, keep paying those massive taxes, and to hell with your dreams. Thank you very much.
Can you avoid filming this building, please? It's a security risk.
Is it?
Yes.
Under whose authority? I mean, I'm only filming because you came out to interact with me. If you didn't come out to interact with me, I wouldn't be filming you. But under whose authority? Is it a security risk? Is it the army or?
Well, it's the government building.
Sorry?
It's a government building.
Yeah, but I'm standing on a public space. Like, I mean, if the armed forces owns the photons that shines out of that building, fair enough. Or if this was like, you know, MI6's headquarters, fair enough. But what it is that I think you guys are committing evil by convincing young men to go work for American and Israeli oil companies, mate. Do you get it?
Ladies and gentlemen, the police are here to help you. They are not corrupt. They always have the interests of the small person in mind. They are not corrupted by government, by prime ministers, by money, or by Freemasonry, or by any other thing like this. The police are perfect friends of the community. They are here to fight crime and protect people. Of course they are. The British police are a perfectly democratic institution. Ignore the fact they wear the Queen's crown on their helmet. The royal family are just like you and I, and the police will treat the royal family just like they treat me or you. They promise.